All right, they're spooling up. Let's do some racing.
It is time to go racing here. It is Heat 1A of the 2018 HAPO Columbia Cup. 5 boats scheduled to go here in Heat 1A. All 5 are coming away at the same time. First boat away, Cal Phipps. He's going to be the first one across the river. I think he's followed by Andrew Tate, Brian Perkins, J. Michael Kelly, and Justin Eccles in the orange 440. He's going to be the last one away from the dock. Kevin over on the other side. Time to go racing. You got 5 boats coming into your lap, buddy.
Oh, and it's a beautiful sight right now, trying to get those boats lined up. Looks like the Alberta's first out. Going to be first one in line to hit the turn. J. Michael Kelly going out a little wider than the rest. Andrew Tate on the inside are already trying to claim lap 1. Brian Perkins out there with the beautiful checkerboard pattern on the fins back there. And then coming up last, Dustin Eccles in the U440 bucket list racing as they all head down the backstretch. For Michael McDonald and Ed Dawson back at the barge.
Yep, they're heading towards U-Pull Auto Parts turn number 3. We'll also be watching the ESCO Electric DMZ, the middle of the course, to see who is going to make the first move to the infield and cut across. Now, Perkins is going to take the boat into U-Pull Auto Parts turn number 3 first, and you've got Cal Phipps and the Oberto outside of him. Tate is taking it easy coming up the backstretch into U-Pull Auto Parts turn number 3. Buffalo Brothers turn number 4. Our 4-corner super speedway here, so we can dial in the action for you. Perkins across the start-finish line now. He is in lane number 1, and he's backing off the throttle. The race before the race, Brad Luce.
It is indeed 3 minutes and 12 seconds. 3:12 to the start. Here comes, I believe that is Andrew Tate coming down the front straightaway. He's going to come down here first. We'll check him off. So far, nobody has cut the race course as yet. No, that's Perkins.
Yep, Perkins.
Yep, Perkins is the first one down here. Got
Perkins, Phipps, Tate, J. Michael Kelly, Eccles on the outside.
And there's that metallic paint job on the Oberto as he goes. When the sun catches it, it's just gorgeous as he comes through the
course. Tate's cutting the GP course.
Over to the other side.
Oh, so's J. Michael Kelly.
Yeah. Kelly's going up above him, too. So who's going to... I said we didn't expect a lot of monkey work, but here we go. And Kelly's now found his way into lane 1. But we still have a long way to go at 2:30. 2:30, Michael.
Tate was trying to cut the course, but he couldn't get in front of Brian Perkins, and so he ended up coming right in through Perkins' wash. As J. Michael Kelly cut that short course a little bit shorter than the others. By the way, just a good reminder, too.
Well, watch J. Michael Kelly's speed at the top end of the course.
Way down. And watch that beacon.
Yeah.
He's crawling. He's down.
As Tate, he is. Yeah. You're right. He's trying to, he's heading upstream.
Well, now, if he's able to fire it up and get it going, he's okay. Remember, you get 180-mile-an-hour warning before you get disqualified.
Yeah. J. Michael Kelly, defending champ of the Graham Trucking, is trying to get back up on plane.
Meanwhile,
it's trying, and I think he's going to get it. I think he's going to get it. He does.
Meanwhile, at the start-finish line, Brad, give us a time check.
140 to the start, so good marking here.
Perkins on the inside, Tate in lane number 2.
Now there's the Oberto in third, and Dustin Eccles coming up fast on the outside, and he's going to cross about the same time Cal Phipps does, and J. Michael Kelly is back in it, but he's well behind, Michael.
He's got to catch up to the rest of the pack.
Or he can cut the race course down here.
Yeah, he
this
could.
Actually might work out okay for Kelly as Perkins is down here in 1.
Is he going to dive? Is he going to dive to the inside? I don't think so.
I don't think he's going to go either, and J. Michael Kelly is not in a good spot. He'll be able to catch up with everybody, but he's not going to be on an inside lane, and he's compressor stalling.
Yes, he is.
1 minute to the start.
Yeah, it does look like Perkins will get the inside lane as they go down the backstretch. Tate will be in lane 2. We'll see the Oberto in lane 3. J. Michael Kelly, who does not sound right, is going to be in lane 4, while Dustin Eccles will be out in lane 5.
Yeah, he's got some compression.
Well, look at Eccles on the outside.
Perkins in lane number 1. Eccles on the outside in the bright orange boat. Bucket List Racing is leading the pack up to the top of the course, but he'll have a longer way to go. J. Michael Kelly's put his foot back into it.
Yep, he's caught up to the rest of the field. He's going to be on the outside lane. That's why he's putting his foot down.
25. They're a little early.
Perkins in 1, Tate in 2, Phipps in 3. Then you've got J. Michael Kelly and Dustin Eccles on the outside. So here we come off the exit pin. Buffalo Brothers turn number 4. 5 boats deck to deck. 10 seconds, and they are hitting it hard coming down the front stretch.
4, 3, 2, 1.
It's a clean start, and Dustin Eccles with great momentum across the start-finish line. Cal Phipps is in lane number 3, and he's doing a good job, and J. Michael Kelly is losing power coming down the front stretch.
You're coming 3 wide to the lower corner here. Phipps going to get down here first. Tate's on the inside, and then it is Perkins in lane 1 to you, Kevin.
Absolutely, Tate bouncing up off the water, but he's got the shorter track, so he's going to get out of turn 2 faster, but the Alberta able to put it into the gas a little bit quicker, and I think he's going to take the lead down the backstretch.
J. Michael Kelly is dead in the water. They're
Go, go, go. Watch your light.
away on the near side.
Race up the backstretch. It's a beautiful run for Andrew Tate. He's going to pass Cal Phipps. Brian Perkins losing a little bit of distance in lane number 1, but he'll have that lane number 1 coming around the top end of the course, and he might be able to pull even with the other 2 boats outside on his right hip. Tate's going to lead at the exit pin of turn number 4. And he left just a little bit of room on the inside for Perkins in the 21. So it's Phipps on the outside, Tate on the inside, coming across the start-finish line after lap number 1.
1 up, 1 down, 3 to go. Remember, we're running a Gold Cup format here. We're going to go 4 laps. Still got 3 boats tied pretty close together. Tate flies the boat. He's got about a 4-boat length lead on Phipps as they come to the corner. And I'll tell you what, Phipps is driving the daylights out of the Alberto, and Perkins is still hanging on the inside.
Tate breaks out of tire factory turn 2, and he's got about a rooster tail lead as he starts to extend.
Oh, Perkins is able to leave him lane in there.
But Brian Perkins coming up from behind. He might challenge the old 1918 boat with some back speed.
Yeah, it looks like it's a race for second place right now as Tate has pulled way ahead by a rooster tail now, heading up to You Pull It Auto Parts turn number 3 into turn number 4, thanks to Buffalo Brothers. Tate still holding on to a rooster tail lead, but Perkins is going to be able to get Cal Phipps for second place at the exit pin of turn number 4 from Buffalo Brothers. So right now the race for second place, and they're dead even. Cal Phipps on the outside, Brian Perkins on the...
Come on. He's got us right now. Let's go, buddy. Watch your light.
Now coming down the front stretch after 2 laps.
2 laps in the books. We're halfway through our Heat 1A, and now it is all Andrew Tate. Still got a great boat race going for second place. And I'll tell you what, Phipps has run hard, but he's having to run a great big race course here because he's outside of Tate.
It's running him, giving him so much room. He can drive a 2 boats. Let's go, buddy. Come on.
Tail lead on Phipps, and he's able to go down the backstretch, but Phipps trying to put it down, and looks like he might be gaining a little bit here as they head to turn 3.
Well, in turn 4 is Dustin Eccles. He's back way off, thinking he's probably got 4th place points, but he's in danger of being lapped here pretty soon.
Up to the top end of the course, You Pull It Auto Parts turn number 3. It's Andrew Tate with the lead, about a rooster tail, but looking on the inside, Brian Perkins is running the daylights out of this, and this is a 4-lap race, so we still have 1 more lap to go. Perkins trying to edge in and eat away at that lead from Andrew Tate in the Les Schwab 9. But Tate's going to be leading by a rooster tail coming down the front stretch. Can Perkins catch him in turn number 1 and turn number 2?
Down. Watch the rollers down there.
We're on the last lap here, and it's Andrew. He's down here for... I tell you what, Perkins is driving a great race on the inside. Tate is giving him enough room, and I don't know if Perkins has got enough boat to run him down, but he's going to give him a try.
Perkins sneaking up on you.
Turn number 2.
Yeah, Dustin Eccles giving him lots of space, though, but yeah, Andrew Tate has been giving plenty of space in the 21 as Perkins tries to run him down, but I don't know that he's going to have enough time or the power.
He's inside the rooster tail, coming up the back stretch. Cal Phipps is in 3rd place. Dustin Eccles being lapped now. He's in 4th place. And J. Michael Kelly in the 12 is floating down towards the Blue Bridge. Top end of the course. Can Perkins catch up with Tate? Into Buffalo Brothers turn number 4 at the exit pit. It's going to be Tate leading by a half a rooster tail onto the front stretch with a checkered flag out for CO Energy. Heat number 1A. And the checkered flag is out for Andrew Tate. 2nd place for Brian Perkins in the Payne West. Cal Phipps in the Alberto takes 3rd. Dustin Eccles still out of the course with another lap to finish. Will take 4th place.
What a great run by the U21 Payne West Insurance Brian Perkins. As soon as the Graham Trucking went down right at the start, Payne West Insurance boat really took advantage and boy, gave the 9 a run for it. 9's got a lot of power. Andrew Tate will pick up the checkered flag.
Looks like Perkins going to stay out on the course, run another lap, maybe just for safety purposes in case anything with hinky with the start.
But it looked clean from here.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, they were easily good on the start.
Yep.
9 gave Brian all the room he needed.
And absolutely fantastic run by Brian Perkins as he was able to maneuver in that race before the race and get into lane number 1. How about that, Brad? That's incredible.
That was awesome. That's a good start. I had some goosebumps going when the vintage boats were on the course. I got some more after that one. It really was a pretty start, and I just feel terrible for JMK.
Yep. Well, what happened, Brad, was that we know he lost power, and he got it going again, and he gunned it, tried to make a run at the start. I think that last little push really sent it down, because after that he just powered down and has been floating. The hatch is open, and he looks like the towboat is either in place or about to be there, trying to take him back to the pit area.
Yeah, so, but if you're going to have a bad heat, have it at the beginning of the weekend. Don't have it.
Good?
Yes.
We'll have driver reaction coming up in just a few.
As Dustin Eccles now completes the 4th lap, he was making some maneuvers in the pre-race, and even in that first lap, thought that he could hang with everybody, but he was overtaken, and so now he has crossed the start-finish line to make it official for the 4th place. U440 Bucket List Racing, Dustin Eccles.